Boruto has returned from the time skip with various new powers. Now, he is stronger than Naruto and Sasuke. Boruto's new powers are on another level. Some of these powers are from Minato, and others, Boruto created himself. In today's video, you will get to know all the powers he has shown so far, the new powers of Boruto post-time skip. And just to give you a heads up, Boruto is very powerful, now a ninja complete in skills. Boruto returned very powerful. When Boruto left Konoha, he was humiliated and had nothing. Ida's powers had taken away his family, friends, and village. Boruto was forced to flee with Sasuke to save his own life, because all of Konoha wanted to kill Boruto for his involvement in Naruto's death. But when this new phase began, everything changed. Boruto went from a child to a ninja in Sasuke's style, cold and badass. Boruto's powers increased a lot during this period. During the new chapters, we saw the entire evolution of power and personality that Boruto underwent. Just using his sword, he managed to defeat several enemies at once. He arrived in Konoha stepping on Cold's face and saving Konoha. His look is very similar to Sasuke's, with a cloak, swords, and black gloves. Not only that, Boruto's fighting style also reminds me a lot of Sasuke, but he was also trained by Kashin Koji, and with that he learned various techniques. Swords, Kenjutsu. The first skill Boruto demonstrated in these 4 chapters was the use of swords. We already knew from the future scene that he would learn Kenjutsu from Sasuke, but now we have confirmation. During this brief confrontation, Boruto defeated several Dirty Claws, using only his sword. It's important to mention that Boruto's speed with this skill is incredible, as he sliced through several enemies in less than a second and then sheathed his sword again. The sword in question is the same as Sasuke's, as we discovered. He probably trained Naruto for a year and taught him how to use the swords in combat. Remember that Sasuke is an expert in this matter. This explains why Boruto is so skilled with the swords. In my opinion, he has already surpassed Sasuke in this aspect. Boruto seems faster and much more precise with his swords. Rasengan Uzuhiko. Another power Boruto showed in this new phase was a new Rasengan called Rasengan Uzuhiko. Boruto used this jutsu to defeat Cold during their confrontation. Cold couldn't even stand up, thanks to the effects of Uzuhiko, which causes pain throughout the body and a strong sensation of disorientation until death. This new Rasengan uses the planet's rotational chakra to create a jutsu connected with the Earth, so the victim receives the full force of the planet's rotation in their body. The Earth's force obviously is too strong for anyone to withstand, so this new Rasengan kills gradually until the victim dies. This Rasengan is very different from the others, as it surrounds Boruto's body. On the first contact he has with someone, the Earth's rotational chakra is connected to his opponent, and the effects of Uzuhiko begin. As long as the planet spins, the deadly effects of this Rasengan won't stop, until Boruto himself decides to deactivate the technique. Summoning Jutsu. This new power of Boruto certainly took everyone by surprise. He already knew how to use the summoning jutsu to summon snakes like Garaga, but in the latest manga chapters, it was revealed that Boruto can summon frogs to assist him in battle. He was seen with a frog on his clothing, which was talking to him and giving him important instructions and information. The same frog can be used by Kashin Koji to stay in contact with Boruto, as revealed in the latest chapter. In the future, Boruto will probably summon larger frogs to help him fight or escape in strategic moments, just like Kashin Koji did in the past, by using frogs to flee from Ishiki with reverse summoning. We still don't have confirmation whether Boruto can or cannot summon frogs from Mount Myoboku like Fukusaki and Shima, or even frogs with specific powers, but the answer? Probably yes. Hiraishin no Jutsu. The most incredible jutsu that Boruto learned during the time skip was Minato's Hiraishin no Jutsu. Everyone was taken by surprise with Boruto using the Hiraishin in chapter 4 of the manga. In this chapter, Boruto used the Flying Thunder God technique to go to the dimension where Code was located with the Gyubi, leaving Kawaki completely surprised by this teleportation. In the same chapter, Boruto used the Hiraishin to escape an attack from the new villain, and to flee from the dimension of the new villains to his hideout with Sasuke and Kashin Koji. Boruto still doesn't fully master this jutsu, as he himself admitted by saying he is not as skilled as Minato, but the fact that Boruto can teleport to another dimension indicates that he will be an excellent user of this technique. It's interesting to note that Boruto's Hiraishin mark is the symbol of Konoha, which was with his frog. Furthermore, we now know that he arrived in Konoha using this jutsu, lightning style jutsu. In addition to the above powers, Boruto also showed that he has greatly improved his lightning style jutsus. In the past, Boruto trained in hand signs related to lightning style and managed to create a jutsu called Thundering Arrow, which has a great destructive power. But in the latest chapter, Boruto displayed a new technique. This jutsu is a lightning style release that serves to repel enemies with a powerful blast, powerful enough to defeat weaker enemies or for distraction. Boruto used this power to repel one of the new villains created by the Gyubi. This lightning-style jutsu can become even stronger if Boruto uses Karma. Unfortunately, we still don't know if he has more new lightning-style powers beyond this point. One jutsu could be Sasuke's Chidori. After all, Boruto spent a year training with Sasuke, and he might have mastered various techniques. Sage Mode of the Frogs. Now that we know that Boruto spent 2 years training with Kashin Koji and mastered the frog summoning jutsu, a great suggestion is that he also learned the Sage Mode of the Frogs. This wouldn't be absurd, as Koji masters the perfect Sage Mode and can enter this transformation instantly. Therefore, he is the perfect ninja to teach Boruto this classic transformation, which lost much prominence in the recent times of the manga. Using Sage Mode, Boruto would have a great advantage in battle, not depending on the powers of Karma and Momoshiki, as he would have a transformation that would increase all his physical attributes, such as strength and endurance. In addition, his chakra would become even more powerful with natural energy, which would increase the power level of all his jutsus, such as Rasengan Uzuhiko and Hiraishin no Jutsu, as Boruto could create stronger combined attacks. Flight. Many people didn't notice, but in the first chapter of the new phase, Konoha's sensory team stated that they had spotted Boruto flying in the village. In other words, Boruto arrived flying, using his new powers, just as Kawaki now can naturally fly. It was only after this that he used the Hiraishin to step on Code's face, and when Mitsuki attacked Boruto, Boruto escaped by flying and fled the village. In battle, the ability to fly proved to be good, especially in terms of versatility. Shiden. Fighting against Mitsuki, Boruto showed another interesting power that we didn't imagine he would have. The jutsu in question is Shiden, the purple lightning. He used it along with his sword to cut Mitsuki's snakes. Moreover, the purple lightning is more powerful than the common Chidori. A question that everyone currently has is whether Boruto is now stronger than Naruto and Sasuke, but one thing we are sure of, he will further increase his powers. In each chapter, Boruto is showing new powers and new abilities, and we can expect that more will be revealed. In terms of power, I would say Boruto is now a complete ninja. And on the screen there are 2 videos. Click on one of them, and I'll sure you'll enjoy it. I'll see you in the next video.